Welcome back. We're listening to Slick Rick Victory, which is a victory. It really is. It's a fantastic listen and, amazing for a 60-year-old or whatever he is. We're on track 9, Spirit to Cry, and my shoulders are bopping. Great 60s jazz sample, and he puts the perfect melody over everything he does. He really has influenced rap from 80s until now. It's just got a 90s Prince Paul feel about it, and I'm sure he influenced his as well. A little sadder than what came before, but lovely and relaxed. Like all the tracks on this album, over too quick, 8 out of 10. Track 10, Documents, a highlight for me. 1964, he says in the intro, which I presume was the year he's born, making him 61-ish. Nice to have an older artist than me. I was born in 72. Always good to hear La Di Da Di, following on from his first ever single with Dougie Fresh, and lovely to hear Nas as well. They really do complement each other. He mentions a few times he's half English, which is very cool, because obviously all Englishmen are cool. Yeah, really good outro as well, 8 out of 10. Track 11, So You're Having My Baby. Nobody needs that at the age of 61. Perhaps he should have been snipped. But anyway, really nice. Nice to know he's active, I suppose. All a bit average beat-wise. Pleasant enough, but not a highlight for me. 7 out of 10. Track 12, Coz I'm Here. This is a nice surprise. But Chicago House reminds me of Jungle Brothers, I'll House You. Yeah, who we no doubt influenced them as well. Adds a bit of variety to the album. All the tracks are so short, though. There's no chance to get bored. Just wish it was a bit longer. Yeah, never want to be pigeonholed. You never know what's going to come next. Brilliant. 9 out of 10. Track 13, Matrix. Just 12 seconds about the Matrix. 6 out of 10. Track 14, We're Not Losing. Great beat. Probably the most up-to-date, even though it sort of sounds like a sample from the 50s. Yeah, look, my head's a bopping, my shoulders are going. I can't find the sample, but I feel like I know it. Glenn Miller or somebody like that. Highlight for me, but once again, over too quick. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. And the 15th and final track, another great adventure, going full circle, classic Slick Rick, with that funky groove. A great way to end, produced by Q-Tip, and it does sound a bit like Jurassic 5. Love the breakground to a fairground version of Snooker Loopy by Chaz and Dave. It isn't, but it sounds like that. 9 out of 10. And overall, what a great story. The plucky underdog with the eye patch who is still going 40 years later and still relevant as well. He is still a show-off, and he has every right to be. He's blooming Slick Rick, isn't he? Yeah, I loved a lot about this album. There's a few that I didn't, but a great storyteller, a voice with real clarity, well worth 27 minutes of anybody's time. Not overly groundbreaking, but, he's 61 years old. Sir, I raise my eye patch to you if I had one. 8 out of 10. Please like and subscribe.